And we're live! Hello everybody, welcome, welcome. Happy, what day is it? Tuesday! Technically reset day. Happy Tuesday! But instead of doing reset day stuff, we're gonna do some leveling because 49% XP buff. We got shit to do. I need to mail myself something real quick here. Give me one of those. Perfect. Excellente. Alright, but hello, Ol Z. Hello, Benny Pod. Hello, Lord Amethyst. Hey, Leik, how you doing? Wishes, glad to have you here. Welcome, M Snake. Welcome back. Alright, who is this again? This is Brass Toggle. My future gnome. Brass Toggle. This will be a gnome one day. Gnome Paladin. There we go. There's the mail. Okay. Alright. So yes, 49%. I forgot one of the buffs. Thank you so much, M Snake, for the sub. Super appreciate your support. Because thanks to folks like you, I can keep working. So, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Alright. Let me move over here. Out of the way. Alright, so 49%. How are we doing that? We got Darkmoon Fair, that's 10%. We got the anniversary, that's 19% for another, that's 29 so far. We got War Mode that we're gonna turn on, so that's 39. And I had forgotten the, I'm under level 50, so I can use the Drought of 10 lands for another 10%, so that's 49%. Only for today and tomorrow now, because, well, anniversary ends soon. But that's what we're gonna do. Let's go get this boof. Boop. I'll fix my talents while I'm on the carousel, so, yeah! That's how we're doing it. Alright, let's get over there. Boop. Of course, that's not even including the, full rested XP, too. Can you show us a video how you have filled out your character sheet? Would be interesting to see, like, how I filled it out. I have guides on how to use it, if that's what you're asking. If you're asking on, like, my list of characters, no, I don't intend on showing that. If I'm only dungeoning, does War Mode do anything? No. In fact, War Mode does not work in instance content, and I don't recommend, unless you're really, really careful, using the Draw to 10 lands or the Darkmoon Fair buff if you're dungeoning either, because if you die, you lose it. So, not recommended for that. But for questing, which in my opinion is faster anyway, that's what I'm doing. So that's what we're gonna do! Woo! Yeah! There, let's get this buff going. Let me fix my talents real quick here. Let's see. Yeah, we want that. Yes. AoE, please. Projection, yes. Yes. Double charges, AoE, and range. More, faster, better, thank you. Let's snag that and that. Definitely that. I don't pick my talents very often, as you can see. I always forget to do that part. Oh, one more, alright. There we go. Oh, you know, I should turn on these as well. Yep. And sure. Alright. There we go. We're good. Let's suck down our draft, or draught, depending on where you're from. And actually I should have looked. Can I even do what I want to do here? Can I do Val'Shara? No. Can I do High Mountain? No. Okay, that's fine. Then let's do. Let's see. I am 42. Can I do Latte Madon? No. Well, looks like I stopped partly. Let's go finish Latte Madon. And then we'll, yeah, my thing's still set to Thunder Totem. I need to fix that. Let's go finish Latte Madon, and then we'll probably head to Fellowwood or something. I know you're mostly a legacy player, however, will you play the Gulnea scenario in 10.2.5? And if you will, what are your hopes? I'm hoping we retake the city and it actually becomes a usable, like, full-blown actual city. Instead of just, yay, we have it, and then we don't use it. That's my hope. I have no idea what they're going to do with it, but that's what I hope. Alright, so now we need to go to... Hopefully I have this open. It looks like I do. I want to go to Ironforge. Nope. Alright. Fantastic. Guess we're taking one of these. It's fine. 49% buff. How? I have War Mode on for 10%, Darkmoon Fair for another 10, Anniversary for a 19, and the Draft of 10 lands for another 10. Bam. That's 49, right? 10, 19, 29, 39, 49. Yep. I want a proper send-off for Liam Greymane too. I feel like I didn't get a chance for that due to the invasion. I did feel like we didn't get a chance for that. Yeah, agreed. Agreed. We didn't. We really didn't. And who knows? Maybe the Scarlet Crusades overrun the city or something. And they resurrected Liam and he's their new leader. I don't know. Wouldn't that be a slap in the face? I need to fix. She's looking the wrong direction. Hold on. There we go. Had to realign my face. Sometimes it gets confused. Yep. The draw to 10 lands from BFA. It's for 10%. It works from, it's this one right here. Increases your XP by 10% for an hour, but you can only use it below level 49. If you use one like at level 49, like the trick with these is kind of like right before you hit 50, you use a fresh one and refresh your buff. You can use it for a whole other hour because it won't get rid of your buff into the 50s, but you really got to pay attention to be able to do that. So. Hey, thanks, Wowhead. Let me Wowhead, yeah. It's kind of a pain in the butt to get, so be aware. Please again is sad enough as it is, no kidding. Forgot the name too? No, it's okay, yeah. It's Draught or Draft, depending on where you're from, however you pronounce it, so... It's Draught around here, but I know some people are like, it's Draft! I'm like, I don't know, it's not how we say it where I'm at. So, it's this little pink thing. What has Legacy been away from the game for a while? That is anything that is not the current expansion. So Shadowlands and older. Vanilla through Shadowlands currently. Which is, so, anything that's not Dragonflight, basically. Old expansions? Yeah. Alright, I'm sitting on 3 fell-spotted eggs. Let's hope it's going to be new ones. I only have 1 so far. Well, good luck, Haliak. Good luck. Bit of a grind to get the draughts, though. It is. It's a pain in the butt, unless you have a lot from BFA of the currency, whatever it's called. 7th Legion or honor-bound, what, commendations? Service medals. Service medals. They're for 5 service medals each. Which is kind of a pain, but... Alright, here we go. Dude, give me that. Give me this. Let me make sure my heirlooms are correct now that I'm thinking about it. Yep, okay. And pick up that. Oh shoot, I didn't turn on Chromie time. Gosh darn it, I'm wasting my buff. And I didn't reset my hearth. Gosh darn it. Okay. We're gonna sit here for 60 seconds so I can portal back and turn Chromie time on, because I don't know why she's not in Chromie time. She's supposed to be... Oh, how'd that happen? Okay. Whoops. Me hearth! I know! I forgot to reset it. Need to reset it while I'm in Stormwind. I was gonna do that. Gosh darn it. We're off to a great start. All but current and still in retail? Correct. That is absolutely correct. So, like, classic or currently season of Discovery would be, like, classic. Legacy would be retail, but anything that's not Dragonflight. And then current, I guess, or live would be, like, Dragonflight. Hello, Bill Slow, how you doing? How do we get the leveling buff? There is the anniversary buff, which is gone in a couple days. For 19, Darkmoon Fair for 10, Draw to 10 lands for 10, and the War Mode for another 10. It's still the beginning of the week, it's okay, right? I'm glad. I know, we need more owlbear mounts, they're so freaking cute. And I'm so glad I can fly. So glad. Okay. Turn on Chromie time. I was like, that's weird. Why are these gray? That's why I have things color-coded. You. Thank you. Ah, they're yellow. That's better. And I need to set my hearth real quick. Holy crap, it's my sister Inzira, Legend of Legacies, completer of collections, and the most buff of all the leveling buffs. Grand Dame of Discords and a never-ending joy to watch. Faints in eternal bliss. Hello and happy Tuesday. Hello, Dr. Wee. You know I'm gonna call you that forever now. It's just I have to. Oh, but how you doing, my brother? How you doing? Good to have you here. Okay, now we could go over. In fact, while we're here, we're actually gonna open BFA real quick. I need to do that anyways so I can get the frickin' portal. Ah! Can I get all the buffs and run dungeons? You can get some of them. War mode doesn't work in dungeons, I'm afraid. And you have to have service medals to be able to buy the Draught of 10 lands from whatever you call it, BFA. But the other two you can easily get, Darkmoon Fair and Anniversary. Where's the owlbear from? Emerald Dream? That was from the yearly subscription. That's the yearly subscription mount. So it's a promotional mount. Yeah, 12-month sub. What add-on is color coding quests? That is Quester. It doesn't do much besides make some sounds and color code my my list here, but it's nice. Just got the Rune Bear. Congrats, M Snake. That's awesome. I was hoping you had forgotten, but I should have known better. Oh, come on, Dr. Wee. That's awesome. That's like the best title ever. Okay. Oh, nice. It'll be in the shop later so I can get it. It probably will. They usually put those in the shop, but, you know, as I squeak. But fingers crossed. I think they removed the promotion of 12 subs, so don't wait too much. That is true. The last 12-month sub, or whatever it was, wasn't it Tyrael's Charger? And they just now brought that back, like a decade later. So, maybe don't wait on that one too long. I switched from Rare Scanner to Silver Dragon, so much better, and I made my rare sound alert a kitten meow. Isn't that cute? I know, I love Silver Dragon. I used Rare Scanner for many years, but when Silver Dragon came out, I ended up using that. I really liked it. I like the interface of it and the color coding and stuff. You can do a little better. Okay, let's open up BFA and then we'll head back to Lochmadon. And I'm not even there yet. Hope we're not jinxing the whole thing, but I'll take it for now, for I will be the official PHOE. Perfect. Yeah, I don't want this set as my home. Handy, but... Do you have to have tank spec loot preference for Rune Bear to drop? I'm not sure myself. That would be a question for M-Snake. Come on, Talia, catch up. There you are. Get this all open. Might as well, since I'm here. Really wish these unlocks were account-wide doodly-doody-doo. Okay. Finally got my pally to 70. The last 3 levels feels to take forever. Oh, they really do. Yeah, 67 plus. And there's a reason for that. It's a purposeful XP nerf and difficulty spike. It really drags after 67. It's just awful. It's actually one of the worst we've seen since Mop, I think, was the last one that had one that high. If I recall. Yeah. I had to think. And that one only had 5 levels when it was live. I need to redo my add-ons so bad, but I'm also lazy. Understandable, Moondrakes. It's definitely an undertaking if you want to get all, like, custom with it and such. So what's the word on the street in Kraken County today? We leveling? We are indeed leveling. As soon as Cyrus shuts up here. Come on, old man. We're gonna get this character to 60. So, yeah. I spent most of the day fixing spells and macros on my bars. It's definitely an event. If you want to get everything all like nice and neat. Definitely an event. Also, how's stream look? I bumped it up to a whopping 3,200 bits. Ooh. Sexy. I'm pushing the limits here a little. Oh, alright. Looks like a stream. Well, I'm glad. But it's not, most of you probably won't even notice, but it's a lot less pixelated than it usually is. Without buffering. So. Oh, right, I gotta talk to the mages first. I was like, why can't I use the thing? Anyway. Yeah, I mostly leveled my 60 to 70 time walking dungeon, so much more XP. Yeah, agreed. It's, yeah. A little unfortunate. There we go. If you only played one side, how many opposition ults would you say are needed for collection purposes? If you've only ever done one faction, then I would say just one of each class on the opposite faction. And you're probably good. If you want to collect, like, everything. There we go. There we are. Okay. Technically I could open... I'm 42, actually. I could do... footholds. Do I want to do my footholds? Yeah, actually, we'll save Lock Madon because the footholds are better at a lower level. They get bad in the 50s. Okay, we're gonna do the footholds instead. Job's done, job's done. Oof. Well, you changed it more? It does look good for me. Awesome, it does look good. Awesome. Glad to hear it. Perfect. I snuck it up to 3,200. I've been playing with the settings on it because, you know, I can't do wired streaming. I have to do wireless. But I'm playing with everything to see. Because I have really good internet. It's just wired. Or wireless. I mean, it's Wi-Fi. And I have a kick-ass computer. And I have really good software. So I'm like, okay, somewhere in here is the ability to look better. I just have to watch tutorials and figure out how to do that. So, it's been interesting, but slowly improving. There we go. Wooten just got the Sun Dream Saber. Congrats, M Snake. Dang! You are rocking the luck today. That's awesome. Next up, Kraken TV on HKUHD. Oh, I wish. That's only if you live in the inner city, though, which I do not. I do BFA at level 30 for the easiest quest ever. Totally understandable. I have to do it in the, like, at least 35 because I only like the footholds. And you can't do the footholds until 35, and you can't do the third foothold until arbitrarily level 40. I don't know why, but that's what they have. And the footholds have the best XP. Let's see here. You. But yeah, we're finally in the thick of it now. So y'all kick back, relax, grab a drink. And we're just gonna do some leveling for a bit. I'm gonna get this gal to 60. That's the goal. What are the footholds? Those are unlocking the opposite faction zones in BFA. You can do 2 of them as early as 35, and then the third at 40. After that, you can do them at any level. Oh yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, no worries, M-Steak, you're good. You're good. One day when you are so filthy rich from streaming that Disneyland is your backyard, we'll see you in 8K UHD. I'm sure. I can't wait. Yeah, one day. I don't know that I'd ever want to move to California. I'm pretty happy here in Oregon, but slowly the internet's getting better over the ages. There we go. Woof, these guys hurt. Good thing I'm a paladin. Haha. This BFA is a little overtuned right now, so if you try to do this yourself, caution. Use caution. Mott, BFA, and WoD are all overtuned at the moment in the later levels particularly. So like after 30, 40. Before that, it's not so bad. I'm dying to get out of Flora Hell. Oh, I'm sorry. Florida's not for everyone. I get it. I'm from Cali and now live in the Midwest. I'm glad I left Cali. Yeah, California, it's not just like hot and dry. Like it's not just like the weather that I dislike. It's so expensive. Like anywhere on the West Coast is expensive. But California is particularly expensive. Good heavens. Who said something about moving? They will move Disneyland to your backyard because you'll be so rich. Oh! I thought you meant like I'll move Disneyland in my backyard. Good heavens. Oh, that's funny. I haven't been to Disneyland in so long. I've been there like 2 or 3 times, but not since I was like a kid. Let's see, how old was I last time I went? Early mid-teens. High school? Middle school? Something like that. It doesn't matter. But let's see here. Any more boxes? It's Satan say on a good day. That's the way to put it. Oh, I love that. Afternoon, Kraken. How goes the leveling? Hello, Rihanna. It's going fine. I'm soaking up these tasty crossover buffs at the moment. I've been waiting for it. I'm even putting off Pugilist Day. The Pugilist prize has spawned again today, I noticed, and I was like, oh, but this buff only comes around like this with a crossover once a year, so alright. We'll do some leveling instead. It's fine. Besides, I gotta get more plates up so I can get more. I was actually lacking in plate because I never liked leveling DK and Paladin, ironically. I loved Warrior, but you know, you can only make so many Warriors before you're like, alright, I gotta cap this. so I'm glad Paladin has been fun to level lately. The new ret changes really have been good. Which is rare. Usually I disagree. Here we go. What add-on is that you're using on the mobs in the middle of the screen? What item am I using on the mobs? Like my resource management? That'd be weak ores. But if any of you want to see anything that I'm using, I have an entire series dedicated to that. That'll go over everything that I use. I've not changed my UI since like VoD, so it'll I'll update that series eventually, but the information will be the same. It just I've gotten better at making videos since I made that series. It's on the list of things to do. I've been to Disneyland Paris once. They spoke French. It was weird. I left. Well, I imagine they would speak French in Paris. I didn't know they had a Disneyland in Paris, though. That's kind of cool. It used to be Florida was so cheap it made the weather bearable, but it's so expensive now, too, on top of the heat and humidity. I won't even get started on the Florida man memes. Florida man! Oh, so true. For a split second, I thought you said Rihanna, and I was like, why would Rihanna not come to the stream? And then I realized, no, Rihanna. That's funny. Hello, Kraken. How do you get 49% extra XP and 19% anniversary and 10% from Dark Moon? But what else? We got War Mode for another 10%, and the draw to 10 lands from BFA for another 10%. You can only use the drop below level 50, unless you use like at 49.90, and then you can kind of cheat a little bit and use it for another hour. But that is how. Alright, let's see what else do I need. Cannons and sailors. I missed out on the XP buff crossover. I've been working on keys on multiple characters. Definitely takes up time. I wouldn't mind getting my third druid up though. She only needs to go 10 levels. Well, it's definitely a good time to do it because this little crossover ends in just a couple days because the anniversary is almost over. We got Darkmoon Fair for the rest of the week though, so I can go back to my usual 30. I need to click on these things. I need to change. Oh, it is. Why aren't you looting? Here we go. Interact, please. I'm so glad they added the interact button option. This is so nice. I don't have to click on everything all the time. I can more easily play one-handed. Coffee in one hand, keypad on the other. It's great. Oh yeah, Disneyland Paris totally is a thing. It actually existed for like 30 years or so now. Well, that's interesting. I don't really keep up on Disneyland, so not really a theme park person, to be fair. 44, sexy. Disneyland sailors. Here's one. Nope, that's not a sailor. Where is sailor? Here's sailor. War mode 10%, draft 10 lands 10%. Yes. I really like how minimal your UI is. I was always looking to do the same. I've been trying to do that with Blizzard's new UI edit mode. You can get pretty close with Blizzard's UI now, which is pretty great. I'm just old and stuck in my ways and probably never change my UI, to be honest. Hello, Data Bob. How you doing? Glad to have you here. And yeah, like, I wanted a really immersive but still very useful and informational UI, so that's kind of why I went the way I did. Because I like being able to see the game. It's such a gorgeous game. And having, you know, I'm sure you've all seen screenshots of people's, like, UI, and you're like, where's the game? All I see are, like, buttons and numbers everywhere. Hello? I can't even see. Like, oh, well, it's for raiding. I'm like, I used to raid too. I used this exact UI in raiding. So, I don't know what to tell you, man. The only thing I don't have anymore is DBM. Oh, and DPS meter details. Dropped that ages ago. Oh well. Yeah, I don't know how people do that, right? Healer UIs are the worst. They certainly can be if you do a different healer UI. This is actually technically my quote-unquote healer UI. I was a main healer in WoD till I went DPS in Legion. I healed the last part. I guess it's not entirely true. I did DPS up until Taurus, and then I switched to back to healer. I was tired of DPS. It's like I found out it's my least favorite raid role. I would like to have less buttons on my screen. Well, mod macros are your friend if that's the case. That's when you can hit Shift, Alt, or Control, and they change, which is pretty great. Whoops, no sticky keys. I don't want you turned on. Who even wants sticky keys? Seriously. Unfortunately, it's Tuesday time already. I feel like our time windows are getting shorter and shorter every day, but every second with Kraken TV is pure bliss, so I'm not disappointed. But one day I will abolish time zones so I can be here for the full extravaganza. Have the most Krakenest rest of your stream, you fabulous thing, and may your tentacles never be entangled. Poofs! Have a good night, Dr. Wee. Get some good sleep. It's always good to have you here. I really don't use any add-ons for healing. Yeah, I didn't either. I used regular ass regularness. I don't know. I didn't use anything different for healing. I mean, I did use different types of macros. Like, I used a lot more like help harm, active dead, and what's the other one? A lot more mod type macros where it's like you do shifts. Help harm, I think, was the biggest one. Where mouse over. Mouse over is the other one. Before they added that feature as a thing. A lot of mouse over macros too. But no add-ons though. Hello IFN, how you doing? Glad to have you here. Ah, I'm so pleased. Stream's looking good. Making me happy. Welcome to some leveling. Leveling, doing the leveling. Alright. Let's get some slag. Give. Excuse me. I'm just trying to steal your stuff. Rude. There we go. Nice. Oh, I love Dazara lore, or Zuldazar rather. Zuldazar. It's absolutely gorgeous. Probably one of my favorite zones in the game, to be honest. All of this. Just gorgeous. What am I coming with? You. Hey, they come over to you, huh? Yes! Alright. Here we go. Beautiful. Beautiful! Give me that. Excellent. It's a peon! These poor peons. Alright. Nice. Mole machine. And mole machine. Bam. Onwards. Give me that XP, thank you. Honestly, the best battle for Azeroth Zone in my eyes was Stormsong Valley. I'm starting to think I like zones that have storm in their names. Stormsong's definitely a nice one. Especially if you go further like north up into the well, stormy areas. Right, I forgot they fixed this. You can actually use this at the start now. After so many years of this being half broken. I gotta get used to it working now. There we go. Stormsong's definitely a nice one. I think my favorite BFA zones would be, like, aesthetically speaking, it would be Vol'dun, Drustvar, Zuldazar, and probably Mechagon. I like all of them, to be fair. They're all pretty up there. Love Stormsong, but I also love Drustvar. Drustvar was good. Yeah, it was. It was cool. Especially when you get into like the Crimson Forest. Oh, I'm done with this. where it's all spooky, where all the witches and such are. It's gorgeous back there. I love spooky old forests. It's in my British blood. Something about it. Actually, it's in all sides of my blood. So I have a lot of Native American tribes. I have a lot of Norwegian, French, and Celtic. So I have all the people that live in the trees. Yes! No wonder I like trees and mountains so much. It makes sense now. I understand! Anyway. And Nagitar. Nagitar was definitely amazing. I loved all of them. Especially the snowy part of it. Ah, yes! Oh, I love me some snow. I hope we get snow this year here. We usually do, but not till like January. Volden was great exploration. It really was. I love Josvar and the dress. I'm sad they haven't done more with them. Same! Ardenweald was supposed to have a lot more dressed focus, and I really hope they pick that up in the future. Because there's something epic going on there. I love that. They are technically related to the Void in a way, so maybe we'll see something. Because the Dressed get their power from Thros, which is a nightmare deviation, which nightmares from the old gods, of the dream. So Nightmare, Thros, Ardenweald, and the Emerald Dream are all connected in the Nexus. Whatever they call that thing. The Rift. By the Rift, yeah, that's it. I had to remember what it was. Not the Nexus, that's the demons. No, Nether is a demons. What's this Nexus? Whatever. Anyways, getting my lore wires crossed. Regardless, it's super cool. I want more. I'm half Dutch and half Mexican. Dutchican. Dutchican, that's amazing. That sounds so adorable too. I love that. I'm that weird person. I love when like super far away cultures, like globally on the earth, come together and make a new person because I'm like, you get some crazy mixes and it's so cool to me. I'm that person that like in games, I love when races intermix and you get some crazy, I don't know, freaking Monster Rancher style. It's awesome. It's fantastic. Because then you get things like Dutchican. And that's such a cute name. I don't want snow this year. Parents had almost 6 months of snow. Oh man! That's a lot of snow. I would go for like a whole 3 months of snow. After that, I think I would get tired of it though. They got a whole saga to make another dress zone. I'm counting on them. Oh, same Septia. Fingers crossed. My fam is half Cuban, half Chinese. That's a mix. So it'd be Cubanese? Chinuban? That one's a little harder to mix. Interesting. Very cool. I always said my homeland was Dutchico, but it sounds too much like a gas station. It does. It sounds like Texaco or something. You're right. It does sound like a gas station. That's so funny. Cubanese sounds good to me. Cubanese. Perfect. There you go. Bam. I also want another Vrykul coded zone. I feel like we're due. We'll definitely probably see something to that effect when... I don't remember which one they said, but in one of the trilogy that's coming, the saga, Northrend is getting some attention. And they were talking about in one of the either an interview or a Q&A where they were talking about expanding those zones, like actually making them bigger and like, you know, big. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be awesome. Those ones are big anyways. So, fingers crossed. We're gonna be seeing some Vrykul stuff in the future, that's for sure. Hello Tixtroop, how you doing? Glad to have you here. I mean, Callie is out of the drown because of it. True. My mom had fruit trees. Oh, poor fruit trees. Out of the drought? Yeah. I get what you mean. I've just got Swedish, Scottish, Irish. I like the gloom and the cold. I'm right there with you, Haliak. Nice foggy day. Give me some rain. Give me some overcast. Give me some snow. Just like fall and winter. I need it. I get depressed in the summer. The sun makes me depressed. I swear I'm like half vampire. Oh well. There we go. Born Canadian, but winter cold is too much for me. Oh no! That's not good. I love fall cold though. Well, Canadian winters though, to be fair, Canadian winters, those are some harsh winters, especially the further north you are, so I can see it. Our winters here are pretty, where I'm at, are pretty tame. Pretty tame. I've always said though, if I suddenly lose all of my family and I have to be on my own, I totally would move far up north into the Rockies somewhere. Just live in a little house. As long as I have really good internet and a puppy, I'm happy. And I would winter. I would winter really well. Hello Dabs, how you doing? Glad to have you here. Looks like the stream's not buffering. Is it really just having it at non-adaptive 1080? Ah, like I fixed my problems. Cool. Fingers crossed, but you know. My area is part of the northern coast, so yeah, I didn't win the birth lottery. Yeah, no. Yeah, that's a whole different level of cold. So I totally understand. Ooh, talents. I should be able to take ashes soon. Oh, I think I pulled too much. This hurts. Ow. Oh, I got it. I got it. We're good. I would be moving to the Pacific Northwest myself. Absolutely. It's nice out here. I just want to go further north is all. I do like that I'm on the West Coast. I got lucky there. I've been to all the different coasts in the US, and honestly I like the West more than the East. No shade to those that prefer the East over the West. I just, like, visually, geologically, graphically, like we're in a game. IRL graphics, I guess. Just aesthetically, I like the West better. There we go. Have you read the Scaleborn novel? Eridicron's home is in Northrend. Yes, I have! I won't give any spoilers since it's still relatively new, but that was a really good book. Really good book. And I thought that was interesting, but I'm not too surprised that his home's in Northrend, his lair, just because a lot of proto-drakes come from Northrend, even the more elemental ones, and the elemental ones are, you know, kind of the OGs, so that's where proto-drakes came from, which is fascinating. There we go. Never even been to the West Coast once yet. East Coast is way too humid. East Coast is very humid, and they get a lot more aggressive storms on the East Coast. A lot more violent weather, I feel like. And the Atlantic is a lot rougher and colder compared to like the gentle Pacific. So I don't know. If I had to pick an ocean, I like the Pacific over the Atlantic. My sleep schedule is so wrecked at this point. I'm more wired for PST times as opposed to EST times. You know, my actual time zone. I feel that. Oh, I know. Both my friends are mid and east, so they're 2 to 3 hours ahead of me each. So I know what that's like. When I moved to from Cali to the Midwest, the locals kept asking how scary earthquakes are. I kept telling them, you'll all have tornadoes. Earthquakes are tame. Yeah, especially the little ones that whatever you call it, California gets. The big bad ones are definitely scary, but honestly, I really do feel like I would take an earthquake over tornadoes. But it depends on the magnitude too. So tornadoes are scary though. No thank you. Being picked up and thrown to my death, I'll pass. Specifically from Cape Cod, and yes, some very cold beaches. I can imagine. Yeah, brr. Like, it gets cold here, but it's all pretty temperate. It's pretty chill. We have very mild weather here, which I am grateful for. Oh. Just put you up on TV, so no chat. Thanks for asking, all fine. Good to hear it. Hope you enjoy Tix, and especially since it's on a TV. It's still a little pixely when I move around, but it should be slowly start looking better as streams progress, because I'm tinkering with it, see how high I can get before it dies. Before it craps out on me. Here we go. There we go. I do like being a night owl though. There's nothing like being in your own comfy space at 3 a.m. while either your dad is asleep or is doing a night shift at work. True that. Having your space all to yourself, it really is kind of the best. Nice and cozy. I think I'd rather an earthquake or a tornado or a hurricane. Hurricanes last for hours. Yeah, agreed. Especially when it's the hurricanes that cause like flooding and stuff. They just bring in like, you know, the real bad ones. You think you. Don't get that here either. Like our version of a tornado was like, oh look, little dust devil kind of pushing things around. Pretty rare when we have any bad weather here. It's kind of like the South. They get south of the U.S. that is, that hail the size of freaking golf balls that could kill you. I'll pass. No, thank you. That's scary. Environmental threat is a real thing in other parts of the States. Still paying for repairs from our last hurricane last year. Oh man. Yeah, gross. No thank you. Here we go. My thing is I handle cold okay, but I get heat sick really easy. Because I got heat exhaustion a couple years ago. But my brother is the opposite. He got hypothermia one year and now can't do snow. Oh no. Yeah, I'm with you on the heat side. I can't handle heat either. If it gets over like 85 Fahrenheit, I start feeling ill. And get too much more than that, I really get sick. Because I don't sweat properly, so. That's just kind of my life in a nutshell. Ooh, Rains of the Morning Florist Dream Saver. Ooh, nice. Congrats, Bo. That's awesome. There we go. Nice. Oh, I need to plug that in. Hold on, I need to plug my phone in. It's dying. Ugh. There we go. Plugged. Okay. Job's done. I need one more troll. And it's gonna be you. I'm so glad we have blood troll mog now. I do wish we had got the options of the ones that have a lot more skulls on them, but still really cool. And we live together where it gets as base as 120 in summers with snow every few winters. Woof! That's terrible. That's way too hot for my taste. There we go. Bam. Alright, lady. Oh, could that be part of the reason why houses are generally considered cheaper in the Midwest/South? The tornadoes, etc.? Probably. Probably. Also because I think there's no waterfront. Although in the very south there definitely is. But it's very possible why Midwest and southern areas are cheaper. The weather is a lot more violent. Have you been, Latte? I've been fantastic. Thanks for asking, Dabs. I'm doing good. Eager to get some leveling. Yeah. Alright, we'll see if I can remember. But before I hit 50, and when I'm like almost there, I need to drink another pot. That way I can extend this over the level 50s for another hour. So, we got a while. I just hit 49, but... more skulls, please, she says as she rides her purple glitter mount. Hey, I've got multiple, aesthetics, alright? What if I want purple glitter skulls? Okay, huh? I can be fashy and deathy at the same time. Fashy? Flashy. Did I say fashy? We don't want fashy, that's bad. Flashy. I get angry and exhausted at 80 degrees. Oh, same. In the 80s is just too much for me. I like 70s, 60s, 50s. That's where I'm happy. Ow. This lady hurts. Get out of here. Flashy and fashiony at the same time. Perfect! I'm glad that's what you thought. That's probably what I was trying to say. Yeah, fascist was what came to my mind. I was like, wait, no, not fashy. I went flashy and fashionista. Apparently that turns into fascist if you combine them. Purple glitter skulls would go well with the new Forsaken Heritage armor. Ah, oh, dude, they would! Oh, no! Now I want purple glitter armor for my undead. I just need to do that quest line. It's on my list of things to do. Oh well. Not you, you're not the one. You. And you. And you. Okay, now we just got Voldoon. Figured I might as well get these all opened up. Since I need to level anyways. These are handy. I don't really have any farming to do in like opposite faction zones anymore, but you never know. Helpful. Alright, here we go. My max heat I can tolerate is like very early summer days, very late spring days. Then I get miserable. I would not do well in Daenerys. Agreed. As pretty as desert places are, and I've been to a few deserts, it's too hot. Too hot. I've arrived! A little later than normal. Welcome, Anastasia. How you doing? Glad to have you here. Welcome to some leveling. Holy cow, got a rekindled Dreamstag reins too. How many mounts can you get from seeds? Good gravy! What are you doing over there? You're printing mounts! I don't know. I haven't looked into what all you can get from the dream stuff. I've been too focused on a lot of legacy stuff lately, because that's my goal, is to try to, within reason, 100% vanilla through Shadowlands before 11.0. So I'm really excited. And I kind of miss BFA. BFA was great. I did really enjoy it, personally. A lot of people didn't for some reason, but I really liked it. There we go. Oh, I was just thinking, did Blizz say they would consider opening transmog to cross armor types in the future? I know you can do the different weapon mog. They haven't said anything on that. We're supposed to be able to learn different types of armor in the future. Like, Cloth could learn plate, but they can't use it. I'm hoping they will open that up at some point, though, just because imagine the mog we could make. Oh! That's nerdgasmic right there. Nerdgasm all over the floor. That was loud. Did it. Alright. I need to mount farm this week. Well, good luck, Moondrakes. May the luck be with you. There are too many things in the game I want to do. I feel that, Hipone. I feel that. That's why I made a list for myself. Same Marino. Nice, you think there's about 6? Oh, that's awesome. Go get invincible while you were on fire. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Gosh. Not a bad idea. I've been going hard on the Argus mount lately. Ooh. Yeah, I don't have that one yet. But good luck. That one's pretty cool. I know Silver really wants it. She loves that ugly thing. It's so cool. Me too, I get overwhelmed. Aw, I'm sorry. It can be definitely a little overwhelming. Especially since, well, you know, we got almost 20 years worth of gameplay now. In the middle of our 19th anniversary. It's a lot of stuff. Even with the stuff they've pulled out. It's a lot of stuff. So glad I don't have to farm ICC anymore. I feel that. Same. I did a lot of farming. I mean, I will have to farm it again for transmog in the future. But beyond that, there's really... I already got the mount and the pets. So... good there. Oh, the Unshackled Urzel? It's beautifully gross. I want it too. Yes, that one! I couldn't remember what it was called. Yeah, that thing. That's a perfect description. Beautifully gross. It really is. You're like, ew! I'm totally gonna ride this. They did a good job with it, whoever made that one. So gnarly. Although it'd be a little awkward to ride it as a Draenei. because it's made of like Draenei corpses. Still though. They're like, well, I don't know who these people were, but thanks for the ride. You look great. And they're like, oh, thanks. Oh. That's a little morbid. Feeling morbid today, apparently. I know, I'm sorry. Did I make you feel bad? They're totally not suffering, not at all. Probably not even present. To be fair, the souls have probably long since left that body. It's just a reanimated flesh beast now. Just a bit of flesh wound. There we go. Job's done. Now I just need the pricklies. I don't think I realized it was Draenei, but it makes sense. Yep, if you look at the heads, those are the male Draenei heads. Grafted onto whatever the rest of it is. Yee. Alright, here we go. This is making my honeycomb especially sweet. Yes! Oh no! Oh, it's funny. There we go. I'm a-comin'. I've got your antidote. There you go, Vorik. Nice. Alright. I get it right over there, I always forget. Well, let's go! Whee! Want to buy playable Sethrek, please? I want snake people. The drag through are adorable, but those are dragons. I want snakes. Thank you. Have a nice day. Oh, look, ad break. I don't want to take a break right now, though. I need a new PC so bad. Not only is it giving me attitude, but the SSD is so small. Like, literally, what am I going to do with a total of 111 gigabytes of space? Dude, I literally can't download WoW because it's 95. And I only have 80 free. Oh, no. Yeah, it's time for a new one, I think. It's time for a new one. Balder. That one might be pretty big, too. I don't know how big BG3 is. There we go. Accidentally hit enter. All good. So many potential cool races to be playable, and we get Dwarf 3. I'm not salty at all. It's okay, I'm right there with you, Hippone. Like, the Earthen are really cool. I have always wanted to play, like, the stone and steel-based Titan creations. But I am very much under the opinion that they should have gone a customization with those, just like all the other lookalikes, and made actually new races. Like, I don't know, those really cool looking bug people we're getting. The new ones that Xalatath, like, influenced or whatever of the Nerubians. Hot diggity. Give me some of that action. I would play it so hard. I would probably main one if they could be paladins. Ah! Old god stuff, please. But no, we get dwarves. So, no shade on dwarves, but having a third one's a little... bleh. So yeah, I'm right there with you, Hippone. There we go. Oh, where are we at here? Da-da-da-da. I just want every sentient race that's ever been in Warcraft. Same data bomb, to be fair, same. Larian Studios recommends 150 gigabytes of available space. Holy shit! Yeah, I had a feeling that'd be a big one. Seems overkill to replace a whole PC because SSD's small. I mean, if the rest of the PC's not, you know, up to snuff, then... eh. I was gonna say Baldur's Gate 3 took up the rest of my space after a while. Dang. Yeah, that's intense. Eh. And they are fine, but I want a real new race. Agreed. Agreed! Ouch, you guys hurt. Oh, it's because I'm in the 50s, that's why. That's why! The wonky scaling is kicking in. Good thing I'm almost done. Where are we at here? Oh, there we go. There we go. Order a Samsung and replace it. They're gone real cheap nowadays. Interesting idea. Good to know. I have to say that you may not be up-to-date material, but I wouldn't watch anybody else on a daily basis. I absolutely love your sense of humor, and the conversation that we all have as a group, totally fantastic. Although some of these commercials that Twitch is playing is trying to strike up a migraine, I'm sorry. But at least they only happen once an hour. But thank you, Anastasia, and I appreciate it. And I'm glad. I know I don't play like what's new and hot and flashy, but, you know, we're still playing WoW. I'm just old. It's not what I meant to say. I just like playing the old content. Not just... whatever. You know what I mean. There we go. With the crashes and black scenes I've gotten since I've moved, I'm fine with being overkill. Yeah, no kidding. That's what I did with my computer. I went overkill with mine. I ordered a nice big fancy Alienware to replace my old one. Absolutely love it. Makes me happy. I forget, WD Crucial King stuffs. They're the new one. They're garbage. Understandable. Most of the allied races in general are just new skins, to be honest. Yeah, they really are. Agreed. Yeah. Like, I like them, don't get me wrong, but they really should do customization. I don't know, that just feels more impactful. Because an allied race implies that they're a completely different, like, race, in my mind. Not just, oh, this is a different culture of the same race. You know what I mean? I don't know, whatever. I'm still in combat. Probably you. Get out of here. I need one more cannon. How did I do that? I'd love to play one of those fish people from the mop. From the mop? Yeah, the mop. From Mop. Oh yeah, the Jinyu. And their cousins, the Ann Cohen. I'd play them over in Najatar. The more aggressive, toothy, deepy looking ones. They're awesome. I like them. Here we go. Boop. Nice. You. And up we go. Alright. Yes, my goat that makes a horse noise. Here we go. Whee! I did it. Alright. Let's pick. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot to use a new drafted deadlines. Shit. That was like 2 levels ago. Ah, it's okay. It's fine. Whatever. Let's grab a couple of those and... Ooh, Imperium Power. Yes, please. Can't... Can I get down? No, I'm almost down to Wake of Ashes. We're getting there. Let's see. Duration. Auto attack. Soon. Soon we'll have Wake of Ashes. What do we got going over here? Let's see here. Yep. 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 We want... Yeah, we want that one. And that. There we go. Okay. You almost done with work? Oh, it's okay. Alright. I measure my upgrades in the number of lawns I'd have to mow for sidewalk shovels to buy it, so 500 gigabytes equals 1 lawn. Nice. Not bad. No worries, we got you. I'm glad. Nice. I also wish they would allow you to choose what gender type the armor you wear is despite the body type your character is. Agreed, Data Bob. Agreed. That would be really cool. I would like having like a quote-unquote female version for all the different types of armor, and the opposite. Maybe I want to look a little slutty on my male characters. We could also go for some good cheek. Some man cheek. They're slowly moving that direction, though. We're getting there. They're being more, I don't know, open, I guess. I'm appreciating that. I'm glad. I wonder if she's glad. Spaceballs. Yes. Oh, here we go. What's that sound? Oh, it's just raining really hard. I was like, what is that sound? I have a metal roof, so just got it redone. And forgot what it sounded like. Nice! Alright, we'll got that all open. Okay. Back to Borealis. I feel like the main reason we don't have playable snake people is because Plizg on them. Yeah, maybe, but like, I don't know. They've said that about other races that we have too. I mean, look at the Mecha Gnomes, good gravy. Alright, that's done. Let's head over to... Now we'll go finish Lochmadon. Actually, shoot, I should have... Hold on. I need to refresh my Darkmoon Fair buff. Let's go back. I thought the Tortillon were a shoo-in for allied races. I was gonna make monks or rogues. Right? Oh well. I've not played in a while. What is new? The Emerald Dream is an entirely new patch. It's 10.2. You can do Emerald Dream stuff. I don't know what all is there. I haven't really done anything for Dragonflight in a while, so I'm not sure. Chainmail boy bras. Yes, those are coming. I cannot wait for those to get here. Cannot wait. Okay. There's a chickie over here. You. Buff, please. The biggest change would be the dragon flying. Oh, absolutely. I'm so excited that we're getting whatever you call it. Dynamic riding is what it's going to be called. Dynamic flying in 10.2.5. I don't know if they're applying it to the old mounts yet, but we're at least getting it in the old world. So I'm excited for that. And hello, Pizza Powers. How you doing? Glad to have you here. Remember how big of a deal it was when Blizzard changed the name of male and female bodies to Body 1 and 2. I don't know why it's a big deal, but I guess it was. I don't know. I don't know. It's not something that ever bothered me, so I don't really care. If anything, it means that they might open up more body types in the future, so we could have 3, 4, 5. You want big girl, here's little girl, here's skinny guy, and really big guy. I don't know. Buff dude, buff lady. Yes, please. We'll see what happens, I guess. OMG, yes, that reminds me how sad I was back in Wrath days when I worked so hard for the PvP lightning shoulders, and they didn't look as badass on my female orc as they did on the male. Yes, because they get tiny. So that's good. Can't use this anymore, can I? Nope. Alright. Down to 39%. That's okay. Oh, give me the option to have my female characters to not show belly buttons and hips in my plate armor. It's the wrong kind of cleave I want on my warrior. Right? Exactly. You don't always want your females to look super slutty, you know? Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Awesome. It's the one place I've been wanting to explore. Well, it's all open now, Dabs. In Dragon Isles, you can go to the Emerald Dream. It's pretty awesome. I was thinking, dang, she got... Can hear me coughing all the way on the other coast. Wow, that's deep. Yes. Alright. Let's go. So let's finish. Yeah, okay. We're refreshed. Let's go to Ironforge. Lochmadon specifically. Are you farming LFR for T-Mug or gear or are you getting those sweet tiers via world content and catalyst on your main? Technically neither. I'm not doing either of them until a later expansion. So it'll probably be when I can solo those raids. There is like one piece I'll get catalyst. Like if I am gonna do that, it wouldn't be through LFR, it would be the catalyst. Like, to be clear. But right now I'm not doing either. I'm not bothering with it at the moment. Probably won't for quite some time. Okay, now we can go over there. There is like one piece I want. It's the normal Demon Hunter helmet because it's perfect for my Demon Hunter set that I'm wearing from Legion. But beyond that, nothing at the moment. Will dynamic flying be limited to 60 plus characters? 30 plus. Level 30 plus. So when you hit level 30, you can turn on dynamic flying. I don't know if they're introducing the toggle version yet that we're supposed to have in the future, where you toggle between dynamic and static, and it's added to some of the older mounts. But at the very least, we are getting dragon riding in the old zones. Anywhere where there's flying. Level 30 plus. Dragon riding. In 10.2.5. So like in a month or two. So excited. Ah! I'm hyped to play next chance I get. Awesome! Well, I hope you enjoy it, Dabs. I know people have really been eating it up, so definitely looking forward to that. Hello, Pidgewell. How you doing? Glad to have you here. Ooh, a buff lady gnome. I'd call her Kettlebell Humperdinck. Ah, that's adorable! I appreciate that. That's so cute. I love gnome names. They're so freaking fun. Ugh. Lost millions of gold worth of auctions, but I should be able to earn it back, hopefully. Well, good luck for sure. Good luck indeed. LFR loot sucks for me at least. Oh yeah, agreed. Especially since it's not personal loot anymore. I was farming LFR in Season 1, but I'm done. No more of that. I have other things to do. Takes too long, don't get enough loot. Not to mention the toxicity. Oof. Alright, looks like I can actually... Okay. Who's in charge here? How much have I actually done? I haven't done much here. Hold on, I thought it was just over there. But those are there, which means there might be some still in Thilsamar. What's up with that? Oh, seeing that bright light from Argus in the sky made me feel so nostalgic so quickly. Alright! Argus is so cool. I really wish you could still see the whole planet. Like, I get why it's just a bright light now, but still. I don't see anything here. Let's go check up here. It says there's a quest. I hope we can switch. I actually prefer to do it the old way when I'm farming things. I'm old-fashioned. No, yeah, totally understandable. That's why I prefer options. That way everyone's satisfied. I don't know that DKs don't use warglaves, but I really, really want to them. Oh, understandable. Huh. Can I... Uh-oh. There he goes. Slight lag. Who's in charge of your miner's gear? Yeah, okay. Cool. So there are some things I skipped, apparently. Fine with me. In we go. You. Come here. I'm good. Thank you, Kraken. Hope you are too. I'm doing fantabulous. Thank you for asking. Just getting some a wee bit of leveling done. Want to get this gal to 60, and then we'll hop over onto another character and do some more leveling. Yeah, I was hoping Better Fishing was going to cast off my fishing pole by clicking on the pool. Is there such a thing that exists? I'm not actually sure. I just use the interact. I just keybind it, so I don't know. It'd really be really nice to open warglaves up to a couple other classes for sure. Agreed, Haliak, agreed. Because when I go to farm like leather stuff, you know, I'm locked into Demon Hunter. Luckily, I like playing Demon Hunter, but like I have to pick Demon Hunter because only they can learn warglaves. So it'd be a little silly to choose like another class for me. If I go farm old content, like, you know, Shadowlands Covenants, for example. They're the only ones that can learn warglaves, so Demon Hunter it is. Luckily, they're fun to play. But I've been doing solo island expeditions past couple days. Nice! Good. Hope you're getting some good stuff out of it. Oh yeah, speaking of, I mean, it reminds me. It's a new week. I need to check what's on the island's chest vendor. There's still some stuff. I have a crap ton of doubloons. And there's still some transmog I don't know, but they haven't been the right chests. Because they don't match the islands. They're just kind of on their own rotation. There was a toy that put Argus in the skybooks. There was? What one is that one? There we go. So I want to know what it is, whatever that one is. Eh. Imagine the TBC Illidan drop with the Maldraxxus set. Oh gosh, that would look gorgeous. That would look amazing. Yes, please. Owie! You guys hurt. I'm actually gonna have to start healing myself. And can I just say, with the new the new Null models, playable Nulls, please. They look amazing. They actually look like hyenas now. Yes, please. Well, if it wasn't DH, then Rogue would be the best choice because bows, guns, but at least the next X pack will, none of that will matter as much. Maybe. We'll see. I'm hoping they're including weapons because right now, the only thing they've said it's going to count for in terms of being able to learn other armor is non-class tier sets, specifically armor, from instances. So that doesn't include open world, that doesn't include class sets from old content, and that doesn't include weapons. So I'm like, wait a second, this changes nothing. Hold on, Blizzard. So, I'm hoping they kind of realize that, because I'm like, wait, wait, hold on. Yeah. Why is that one highlighted? There we go. Must have clicked on it by accident. Oh well. Solo Island expeditions are actually a fun farm, one of the few so far for me. They they actually designed that well. Yeah, I really enjoy islands. They're really fun. I don't think I'll need to farm them too much more, but I'm almost done with them. I've almost got all of the transmog. The transmog has been the hardest to farm. They do not want to drop, which is funny because I get a lot of BOEs, but it's never the ones I need. I'm like, why? Oh well. Soon. I have everything else. Here we go. Interesting. So I didn't get very far in this zone at all. Cool. Oh no, right? Yeah, would be a little pointless and deceiving. Hope they give us more clarity as the X-Pack gets closer. Same, Hapone. I would love to either be wrong, or they didn't word it right, or something. So I was like, wait. That doesn't help at all, guys! Thank you so much, Sedated, for the resub. 13 months. Can you believe it? We are officially over a year now. I've been streaming for over a year. That's just insane. And thank you for supporting me for over a year. Super appreciate it, because thanks to folks continuing to support me like you, I can keep working. So, thank you so much. Appreciate it. I hope you're wrong. Ah, same. I hope I'm wrong, Aliak. It's one of those things where I'm like, I want to be wrong. Logmadon is a good example. I have everything, but a couple things from those rare dark iron chests you can loot BOEs from. Yeah, and those get expensive, too. Those really get expensive. Especially if you're on, an RP server. Good heavens. Mog on RP servers, especially Moongar, are so stinking expensive, it's ridiculous. Least I can do to appreciate a great content creator. Well, thank you, Sedated. I appreciate that. I know I say appreciate a lot, but I really do mean it. Ooh, Whitefin. Can I just say it's nice to level without making a leveling guide? I don't mean that I'm not using a route. I mean that, I'm not leveling while making a leveling guide. Because I can use all the buffs, I can kill rares, I can loot treasures. I'm like, oh, this is so freeing. Right, I still need Murlocs. Oh yeah, I can probably take Wake of Ashes now. Hold on, let me get that. I need it. Yeah! I can take basic version, but that's okay. Put that down there. You're having fun instead of working? Sounds great, right? Who would have thought? Not that I don't enjoy making the leveling guides. Usually, when Chromie Time's not funky. But, yeah, there's a lot of restrictions that I have to follow to make sure the guide works and functions properly. I don't like making you guys rely on non-static, what I call non-static XP sources. So, rares. If someone comes and kills all the rares in Logmadon, that's 2 levels. Or at least it used to be before they got nerfed. But you know, it's not a reliable source. And they take an hour to respawn, so... Well, then that makes it not accurate, and then you have to figure out what the heck to do after that. So, which to me doesn't seem fair. So I try to make up for that for you guys when I do guides. And then if you do get everything, you're just over. And just, even better, so... Give me your glands, good gravy. This is the worst part of Lochmadon right here. These specific quests right here. Just these. Everything else is great. Because sometimes I'll get on characters that are horrifically unlucky and will not get these drops. Please. I don't want to exhaust the Murloc entire population. Hello, Mama Dumpling. How you doing? Glad to have you here. How you been? Here we are. Eh. Beautiful. You're tired? Oh, I'm sorry. Totally understandable, though. I feel that. I know, I'm a little tired myself. I'm all out of my, I usually drink a V8 energy for breakfast. Because it, like, actually gives me energy. It's natural energy from, like, fruit and green tea. Because coffee caffeine, I'm immune to it. And I pretty much always have been. I just drink it because it tastes good. Oh well. I KSM'd my prop paladin after a pug bricked my plus 18 key. Wow, congrats though! Sorry about the key, but still! Congrats! That's awesome. It's amazing. Yeah, I intend to get KS. Oh! What's going on here? That was weird. Why did it mess with my thing there? Anyway. I went to the bedroom to my hunter husband and was like, I need you. I know you won't break my key. And we did plus 17. Nice! Congrats. That's awesome. Did you ever do Mythic Keys, Kraken? I did indeed. All the way up through BFA, at least the first season. I did a lot of Mythic Plus in Legion, and a lot of Mythic Plus in the first season of BFA before I retired. So, I did indeed. I even used to sell AOTC carries back in WoD. I used to be the big bad of raiding scene. Was the raid lead of a 30-man team. And we did some Mythic together. So 20-man obviously when we do Mythic, but used to do a lot of raiding. A lot of PvP, a lot of 2s and 3s. That's why my wherever you call it, PvP thing is so high. I'm at 358 right at the moment. But I'm retired from all that, so it's just not my style. I know it's one of those things, like, I know I can do it and get good at it if I want to. But I'm retired. I don't want to do it anymore. I'd rather just level, collect pretty transmog, and play with my mounts and make guides. I like Mythic Plus, but I'm gearing my Fire Mage and most groups hate it? Oh, that's annoying. I love Fire Mage. Fire Mage is great. That was one of my favorites. Especially back in Legion. Woof! Fire Mage was fantastic. Definitely my favorite mage spec. I didn't start Mythics until Season 3 of Shadowlands. Joined a guild that seemed nice, people started teaching me, and I made my pocket take, and we just took off. Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear it. That's always lovely when things like that actually happen. I feel like too many times it's the opposite. I didn't find a good guild until late WoD that I actually had fun with. Every other guild that I've been in was awful. Especially my very first one. Oof. So, glad to hear that was not the case for you. Nice to hear those stories once in a while, man. Honestly, I've grown so casual, I ever stopped doing keys. I just want to play the game my own way and enjoy the game, to be honest. Same, Septia, and I have been as happy as a clam ever since. And I'm like, why didn't I do this sooner? Oh, right, because I had it drilled in my head that The only way to play WoW is endgame, and you're lucky to be in a guild that'll have you, so it's a privilege. You know. Sigh. / eye roll. Oh well. Ugh. Okay, I still need Crocolists jaws. Give me your jaws! How do these Crocolists not have jaws? Only spec I really love. All the floors lava, yes! Oh, Fire Mage is great. It feels like it's so chaotic, especially if you go full, like, AoE and instant type of build. I don't know what they call them nowadays for that. It was just called the Pyro Phoenix when I was doing it, but I don't think that exists anymore. But, you know, Fire Mage is great. Good gravy! Jaws, please! I'm running out of Crocs! Man. Well, I'm out of that guild now. It got clicky and lots of BS. Oh, gotcha. But my pocket tank followed me. Well, at least you got that. At least you got a friend out of it, so that's good. That's what matters. I am literally running out of crocodiles. Crocolisks, whatever. Oh, the min-maxing mentality is strong in this game. I want no part of it anymore. Same. And I used to do it like crazy. Simming all my stuff. Getting all the best stuff. Farming something over and over to make sure it had a gem slot. You know, I did all that stuff. Had, you know, 3 or 4 different sets depending on the fight. Multiple different builds depending on if it's AoE or single target based. I know how all that works. But I don't miss it. Like, it was fun for a brief period, but I've done my time. I have a Fire Mage, Pandaren, named Szechuan. That's adorable. Oh, that's so cute. You're making me want my Pandaren Fire Mage back. Kind of been thinking about remaking a few characters that I have gotten rid of over the years, just because they were like super duplicates. I didn't need any more of them. But, you know. Job done. Okay. Now I need... And those are over there. Okay. Let's go turn these in. Actually, let me go see if this boy is up. He is. I hate raiding. I'm happy being a Mythic Plus gremlin with hubby and friends. Yeah, Mythic Plus is definitely good for folks that don't want a full, like, 20-man group. I mean, you can do 10, but, you know, 5 people are a heck of a lot easier to get your hands on than 10 plus. Yeah, I must have done those little pickup quests already, so... I used to as well, and it's kind of insane to think how I never realized how much it soured World of Warcraft for me until I took an actual hiatus from it and started playing 14 instead. Yeah, same. It's one of those things that, like, I knew I didn't like it. I don't have a competitive bone in my body. I really don't. I knew I didn't like it. I knew I didn't want to be in a guild. I did all of that anyway because I was just, for some reason, had it in my head. That's how you do it. It's how you play this game. I don't know. I fell into that despite knowing that wasn't for me, and it really did sour a lot of it. So, I mean, it was like a good experience on one hand, because I know what it's like to be at the high-end side, but I don't know. You know, was it worth it? I don't know. I don't know. Alright. It's just not for me. Oh, not that. This. There we go. That poor thing. Barely started doing that kind of stuff and I'm over it. I'm too lazy. Understandable, Aliak. Gotta love dying in the middle of Valdrakken and nobody come to help a girl out. Ugh, squishy rogues. Oh no, how'd you die in Valdrakken? Got Keystone Conqueror the first time last season. Would like to get a KSM one day at some point, but yeah, I can get burnout from it. So then I try not to care. Yep, I feel that. That's kind of like If you don't want to put in the hardcore time it takes to get KSM, PvP season stuff, you know, season raid stuff when it's current, then the best thing you can do is just take a deep breath and be like, doesn't matter. Okay, cool. Now I can go over this direction. Neat. I might not need to go to another zone. We'll see. I'm about half done now. Oh, you're killing spies. Okay. I was like, how did you die in Dragon? Like, what? Okay, that makes sense. That is ironic, yes. Oh, that's funny. Let's see. Back up here. Yeah, I used to think I needed to be in a guild purely based off the fact it's an MMO and I need to socialize and whatnot. Socializing as an autistic person is not fun, though, because ultimately you need to mask in some type of way. I don't want to do that anymore. I feel that. For me, it's like I had to guild hop so frickin' much because of constant drama. I can't stand toxic drama. It's just, I'm like, I don't need this in my life. This is a video game. I have enough of that in real life. I gotta deal with customer service, I gotta deal with anger, like all that stuff. I don't want to deal with that in the game. And so, every time I moved a guild, it's like I had to climb up the social ladder to be trusted again. People were nice to me kind of briefly. Be allowed on the raid team, and I'm just like, I'm so done with this. I'm so done with this. So, I've always been more of a solo person anyways. Ooh, I didn't get all of them. So, I totally feel you, Septia. I just miss the mounts you'd get from raiding, not the raiding itself. Sucks the fun out of WoW for me. Yeah, I feel that. Well, luckily, the only mounts from raiding that get removed are the AOTC ones that come at the very end, the very last tier AOTC. Which we don't even have an AOTC mount this time, it's a skin. Which is fine, so I'm debating if I even want to get a carry for that. Which I might, I don't know. Because the Fire Owl bird comes from Mythic Firac. So that one's not actually going anywhere. Nice. Alright. Okay, cool. Nice. So I didn't get all of the Explorers League documents. Alright, alright. Let's go see if the other one's over there, and I'll go turn that in first. I enjoy having evenings to myself, family, or now my more cozy gaming streaming, but still, I really resented having to go to raid and people talking too long, drama over who gets what loot, so no, it's late. I'm just done. Yeah, I feel that. Loot was never a fun thing for me either. I remember in my first guild, well, technically it's my second guild, but in my first actual guild that I officially raided with back in MoP, they used the need greed, and I have a strong hate for that system. I was one of the two main tanks, by the way, and loot was completely open. Didn't matter who you were, didn't matter what class you were, didn't matter if you could even use it. So I would constantly get outrolled on gear I needed as the main tank. And I will always be salty over this jerkhole of a warlock who got the gloves I still needed. I was still wearing greens from questing, okay? And we were doing flex in Siege of Orgrimmar. And he won the gloves I needed for my armor, and I asked if I could have them, and he said no and disenchanted them instead. I've had so much of that, and I'm like, dude. Uh-oh. DC'd. Reconnect? Anyway, yeah, and it's that type of experience I've had over and over and over, and I'm like, you know what? I've had enough to hear with you type of people. I'm done. I am done. Especially since I was definitely the raid tank that, despite being the new one, the other tank was constantly dead. So, I solo tanked a lot. A lot. Okay, where am I at here? What's going on? All my stuff untracked. Random DCs. Here we go. Turn everything back on. Okay. Here we go. Let's go turn those 3 quests. Fall damage. Yes. I work retail. I feel ya. Yes. Yep, I feel that. I worked retail for a while as well. I mean, like, making progression and getting some better gear in current season, but I'm nowhere near hardcore about it. Yeah, understandable. Totally understandable. Hey, you're outside for the moment. Nice. I like when he comes up outside. It's rare, but sometimes. Okay, so we need to finish... Yeah, we'll finish these first. Thank you so much for the sub, the resub in fact, Lithe Vampy. Super appreciate your continued support, because thanks to folks like you, I can keep working. So, thank you so much, and hola to you as well. Hola, ¿cómo estás? No, I don't speak Spanish. I only know some words. It's just fun to say. There we go. Pixels make players Angie confirmed. Kind of sad to think about though, right? Oh, for sure. Can't wait to get Firebird in 5 years. I just suck at making gold. I feel that, Haliac. Wow, that's why I hate playing with people. Right. Like, when you have a good group of friends, man, it's on point. And then raiding and dungeons and things are a blast. But trying to get a solid group that's not gonna flake out on you after, like, 6 months is pretty much impossible, it feels like. So you remember when warriors could use guns? I remember back in BC we were raiding Karazhan and a gun dropped in Opera, and then my hunter boyfriend, not the hunter husband I have now, yes, I have a pattern, got the gun and the warrior got salty. Older now, I giggled at the stupidity. That is kind of funny, to be honest. Yeah. Oof, I have never been in a group that bad. I would have left then and there. Why you spent a millisecond with Dumbos of that level? Well, because I had it in my mind. I was trained like most people, especially back in MoP. It was an honor to be in a raiding guild. And you just took it and dealt with it. I don't know. I was all unfortunately very easy to take advantage of when I was younger too. Because I'm too nice. Not anymore, but at the time I was. Too nice. I just took my L's and licked my wounds and moved on, I guess. Thank you so much, Wolfsbane Girl, for the sub. Super appreciate your support, because thanks to folks like you, I can keep working. So, thank you so much. I appreciate it. There we go. Nice. Okay. Get on that, and we need these boys. Where are you? 10 months, wow. I know, right? Crazy, Vampy. Dang. Thank you for continuing to support me like that. I really do appreciate it. Can you believe I've been streaming for over a year now? Kind of insane. Even in my last LFR last night, someone got salty because they were doing the most damage and didn't win their role and called out the person who won the thing, how they were like top 12 DPS. So like, they actually need the gear too. Yeah. Yeah. LFR is just... It's gotten worse over the years, and I'm like, it frustrates me. I like having LFR. I like having a queuable version that if we want to go do a quick boss, we can. We don't have to get a full 10-man, or 25 in this case for LFR, but still. The amount of drama that happens is like, guys, oof, calm down. Yes, I have a pattern that killed me. Yes. You heard it here first. Kraken Latte is not nice anymore. Also, hello, my friend. Hello, Candace. How you doing? Glad to have you here. How you been? How's the Bab? Although I guess he's not a Bab anymore, but still. 57. Nice. Even Nazoth has the potential to be more chill than WoW players sometimes, right? He's actually quite nice to talk to. He's just chill. Every time we deal with them, besides like in the raid. Why are you... Can you get down here, please? Alright. That's fine. It's a good thing I can fly. There we go. Kraken is making me want more coffee, but I already had my 3 cups. Man, first world problems. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, speaking of, I should drink some water. There we go. Water is good for you. Y'all stay hydrated. Water is good for you.
Good job.
Thank you. Oh, perfect. Yeah, calm down. It's Olivar, right? That reminds me of... What was it? Was it WoD? Yeah, it was WoD. I took my, I was mating Mist Monk at the time, back in WoD. It was a gnome. Little Mist Monk gnome. It was my raiding character. And there was a specific... I don't remember what it was. It was like an offhand or something, because I was actually doing a main hand offhand verse and multi-strike build, which is like mostly PvP stuff. But that was the build I was doing. That way I could do stronger AoE healing, because Mist was a little weak for that at the time. Anyway, and because it was my main raider character, I was taking her through LFR, because I really wanted that freaking offhand, and people were getting mad at me. The other healers were getting mad at me because I was doing more healing. I was taking all the healing. And they actually kicked me out of the raid for doing so much healing. I'm like, hello? You can't make this stuff up, folks. I don't get it. I'll never forget that. I'm still stunned. I'm like, I mean, I just ended up queuing again and we went through fine, but like, what? The other healers should be happy. They didn't have to do anything. I don't know, whatever. Because I was practicing, you know? Oh, well. Yeah, pretty much. Accurately timed. Okay, let's see. We need... over here. LFR shouldn't be a roll system, and it also hide the gear one gets, because the whispers of those wanting to get your gear can be annoying. Oh, for sure. For sure. Bring back personal loot, please. I miss it. But I don't do LFR anymore either. I've officially, like, completely quit it, so I can't speak to it anymore. Not my monkey, not my circus, as they say. Aptly timed. Alright. Get foxes. No one redeemed a hydrate check on me today. Chugs water. Well, there you go. Drink a lot of water to make up for it, because that's how that works, right? I've actually been hydrating semi-decently lately. I try my best. Soda doesn't hit the same anymore the older I get. Granted, I'm only 20, but still. Even then, I can tell it's not hitting anymore. Yep, the older you get, the more immune to things you become, you know? So, definitely drink some water. Yeah, I actually get scared that I'm going to make someone angry at me if I roll need or something that I'm not actually 100% sure if I need it. I know, isn't that sad? Like, we shouldn't be in that scenario, yet here we are. Lol, yeah, I've seen that can happen if you do more DPS healing. Yeah, it's really frustrating. I don't know what happened to my channel point alerts. I actually removed the channel points and the alerts because the bot I use that does the animation interactions for that constantly breaks. And I'm sick of fighting with it. And apparently having it open was actually causing some issues anyway with my other stuff. So I just got rid of it entirely. Sorry guys. No more channel points. I was sick of dealing with it. I had to fix it like every time I turned on my computer. I'm like, please, stop. Oh well. OMG, that reminds me. I was actually leveling an undead warlock and I was doing Zulfrak back at BFA. Except I had the misfortune to stumble upon a group of friends in that dungeon. So they had the lovely idea to accidentally pull another pack of mob and then pin the blame on me and then kick me. People, I have had the same thing! I have had the same thing! And then they would whisper me and heckle me like, yeah, how dare you, piece of shit. And I'm like, what? It's even better when you just get there. Whenever you come into a group in the middle of a dungeon, you're like, oh boy, what happened? Who am I replacing? I've had the same thing, except you.
The events that are unfolding currently.
Right? Yes. So true, little fire dog. So true. I run LFR with hubby or friends of Asp, otherwise I avoid it. Oh yeah, for sure. Okay, no problem. Oh, that is insane. Yes. Good. I hope no one's too upset by that. I'm tired of it breaking. So, I said enough. Away with ye. What am I still in combat with? Okay, he changed his mind. I still got my... Yeah, I got 24 minutes left on that. One more foxtail. Here's one. Like, what do you mean a demonology warlock that's been following you politely and hitting the mobs you've been hitting suddenly decided to pull around and pack them up? How rude. That reminds me. Were you... For those of you that remember, in Legion, when they introduced the Lonely Wolf talent for marksmen, for hunters specifically, where you didn't have to have a pet, in fact, it was you were buffed if you weren't. I don't know if it's still like that or not, but I think it's just passive. But, people would not get it through their heads that marksmen did not have pets back in Legion. And there was so many people that just because I was a hunter, they would get on to me for pulling things like turn pet taunt off. And I'm like, I don't have pets. It's not me. The warrior's pulling everything. Why are you blaming this on me? The hunters always pull everything / kick. I'm like, okay. All right. So that was great. I'm like, guys, I don't have pets. Seriously. What do I need here? Bobcats. I thought someone used the channel point earlier, but it must have been a sticker. Yeah, it's probably the sticker. There's lots of stickers to choose from, so I think there's even like hydrate stickers, there's probably a stretch sticker. There's a gazillion stickers to choose from, so those are staying. That one's only broke like once, and that was not their fault, it was actually a Windows update. So that one's staying. You got the stickers. And they're free. So. And they couldn't even hold the aggro on that pack of mob. Oh, isn't that even better? Of like, I don't mind if you guys overpull. I don't mind if you're even in the wrong spec, so long as you do your job and don't blame it on someone else when it goes wrong. Like, one of the best things ever, sarcastically of course, is when you're doing a dungeon and the tank comes in and they're not even in tank spec, they're DPS spec. So like warrior is a common one I see. They go fury. And they pull the whole area, die because they lost aggro and the poor healer could not keep up, and then blame everyone and rage. I'm like, well, why don't we examine what exactly is wrong here? Like, dude, I see that so often. Like, why is this a thing? I don't get it. Oh. Yeah, that happened to me too. Yes, it's too much. It's too much. Yeah, I remember that. I'm glad you guys remember the hunter thing. It's so frustrating. 58. Nice. Oh, hello. Surprise! Can't sleep. Oh, I'm sorry, Whitley. That's a bummer. Lone Wolf is a passive talent now, I think. I think it's passive. I don't remember. I haven't played Marksman in a while just because Marksman's Legion version was my favorite. I don't really care for although I haven't tried the Dragonflight version, but you know. Back in Wrath, I was doing a dungeon, and for some reason they decided I wasn't good enough in my warrior. So the hunter would put his thingy, I can't remember the skill, onto me. I would die all the time, so they kicked me for pulling aggro. Oh, misdirection. I've had that plenty of times too. If someone really decides to pick a beef, they'll just put misdirection on someone who's not the tank. Usually me. Sometimes they'll do it to the healer, and I'm like, what is wrong with you? Ugh. I just started leveling a Marksman Lone Wolf alt. Well, hopefully it goes okay. Hunter is very squishy, and can definitely be a bit of a pain without their pets, even with Lone Wolf and their shields and stuff, so. I think people like those warriors is why I tank so much when Pocket Tank is at the office. I become Thanos. Fine, I'll do it myself. Right? So true. That is such a perfect analogy. Oh my gosh. Like, just say you want more XP in the dungeon. I'll gladly leave. I would end up getting more XP from the quests anyway, so please spare me the mental strain of comprehending why you're being weird towards me. Right? Right? 49% buff? Yep. You can have 10% War Mode, 10% Dark Moon Fair, 19% from, whatever it's called, the Anniversary, And then another 10% from the draw to 10 lands if you are below level 50, which I'm over 50 now, so I can't use it anymore. But I'll be using it on the next character because I'm almost 60. So I'm at 39 at the moment, but yes. No problem. I'm sure the soothing sound of you slaying monsters in Dwarfland will serenade me to sleep, really. Yes. Excellente. Come here, you. Oh, I need some more water. Beautiful. I hate running everywhere in Classic. Oh, I can imagine. Especially since all the zones are just massive. I also absolutely love that I'm an overly sensitive, squeaky-voiced female, and my tank is a big Jamaican Zandalari troll in sunglasses. Oh, that's awesome! You get a big Chandalari. Perfect. Oh, I love the Zandalari. I really wish they had better hair options, because they look fantastic otherwise. I'm glad I'm not the only one who thinks Hunter's unbelievably squishy this X-Pack. I was Hunter main since Kata, and recently switched to Fury main, both Alliance and Horde. Yeah, monks and hunters are like two of my favorite classes, and they are particularly squishy. Paladin was too for a while, but they fixed that after the Ret change, like specifically Ret. So Ret's in a lot better place. But yeah, I was struggling with Hunter and Monk for some reason. So I don't know what's up with that. Alright, let's get out of here. Whee! Ah! Well, let me go. Oh, but I'm wondering, how are you? Like, really? I hope you're well. Well, thank you, Whittly. I'm doing fine. Just enjoying my time in WoW. And debating a possibly longer stream today, because I don't have a lot of work to do. I did most of my weekly inventory stuff for work, since I work from home. I did that yesterday, so that I could have a lighter week. Blong. Oh, I still need Mudbellies and Hornets. That's what's up here. I should go turn this in. Turn that in first. Over in Ashenvale? Yeah, Ashenvale's massive. Lots of running there. My tank is named Chadbro Dude. That's awesome. Oh, that's awesome. My Zandalari Druid. It's the first Zandalari I made, and I was the first Druid, max level Zandalari Druid on my server when it came out. There's no achievement for it, but I was pretty pleased. I named him Chadakan. Like Rastakhan, but with Chad instead of Rasta. So it's Chada. Yeah, I know. One of the few jokey names. But it like still works as a name too. I was pretty pleased. Because he's Chad. He's a Chad Zandalari. It's perfect. Thank you so much, Tawapora, for the resub. Super appreciate your continued support. And dang, 10 months. 10 months of following the delicious coffee-fueled content on Twitch. And quite a few more on Patreon. Cheers to many more to come. Thanks for the entertaining and often relaxing content to enjoy. Oh, well, that's really sweet of you. Thank you so much, Tawapora. And thank you for continuing to support me here and on Patreon. Oh, Patreon. I need to do something with that. I was uploading stuff to it for a while, but like, I don't have exclusive content to really put there. I've been struggling to come up with that. I don't know. I gotta figure out something. Because just letting it sit there and cook, I don't know. It doesn't feel right to me. It's on the list of something to do. To figure out. But still, regardless, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I'm glad to have you here. I can literally continue to exist and justify this as a part-time job because of folks like you, so... there we go. Pleased to hear that early, Em. Aw, well thank you, Whittly. Yeah, I'm doing fine, don't you worry. I'm doing good. I mean, we all got our problems, but like... mine are pretty minor, to be honest. Doctor, why have you left the snoozy chambers? Grumpy, I just want you to know I imagined you looking like a nurse when you said that. So you could just come in as like the classic, like, I don't even know what it's called. Like the old school nurse with the little hat and the weird dress. And then you're just like, Doctor, why have you left the snoozy chambers? Little clipboard in your hands. I don't know why that's the image that came to mind, but just so you know. When I talk, images always just flash through my mind. So like equating images, colors, and things with what I'm saying or what I'm reading. So that's what came to my mind on that one. I couldn't sleep, and I wanted to let myself be serenaded to dreamland by the soothing sound of slain monsters in Dwarfland. Ah, well thank you. And thank you for the lurk, Rihanna. Hope you have a good time working and doing whatever you need to. OMG, I love it. Most of my Zandalars were males with bro names, except my druid. He started female, but I didn't like it. So Anaki is Anklebiter, or Anakin. So I have Brosif the Hunter and Bro City and the Shaman. That's amazing. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that. Good flavor. The classic little nurse hat. I need one stat. Right? Oh, yes. It's such a cute look for some reason. Nurse Grumpy, I love it. It's a thing now, right? Dr. Wee and Nurse Grumpy. What happened? You guys are making my face hurt over here. Too busy grinning. That's good. But I think we're having a snoozy window. I must try to use it. Well, good night, officially, Whittlewy. Whittlewy? I don't even know what I tried to say. That was weird. My pocket tank made a DK Zandalari troll named Chet Dudebro, and the RP joke is he thinks he can take Chad in anything. That's awesome. Chad and Chet. That's amazing. Oh, and ad break. The best duo ever indeed. Oh, that's perfect. Come here, you. Get wrecked. Can I have these wings now, please? Why is this character a little on the unlucky side? Come on. Running out of wasps. Let's go. Oh my word. Dude. I just need one wing, please. Please. Come on. Good gravy. Finally, there we go. Okay. I can go turn this in now. Here's my game a little laggy. Let's reload. There we go. Did I stop the rain by reloading? Is that how we changed the weather? Hey, Nyx is back. Did I phase? I just killed Nyx. I think I phased. Whoa! I phased by reloading. Alright. I guess I'll take it. Huh. Well, alright then. Have a great... I don't know if you can hear me or not because of the ad break, but have a great night, Rihanna. Thank you for being here. Nice. Starlight Landscaper. Alright. There we go. Job's done. Yeah, stick out this rare. There we go. Now that the ad break's over, I can actually read what all you lovelies were saying. Come here. I will take that in a second. I need to turn these in first. Alright, where are we at here? I have a gnome DK ankle biter and a female druid Coltira named Wicker Basket. That's adorable. OMG, I have a Coltiran druid named Wickers. That's cute. Those are cute Coltiran druid names. I named mine Sea Glass. Aww. That's cute. I think my one Coltiran druid, his name is Bjornen. I wanted just Bjorn, but it was taken, so... Not as cute, but... Big burly grandpa man. Okay. Old Sooty. Here we go. Doing these all out of order. But that's okay. We're almost 60 anyways. Wait, where's the cave? Here it is. Cave. Going to call the workday a little early. Enjoy the rest of your stream. Hopefully... I don't know if you'll be able to hear me or not, but have a fantastic night, Rihanna. Thank you for being here. I said that during the ad break too, but, you know, ad break. Palian Priests are just so pretty, aren't they? I absolutely love Palian Priest. They're fun to play too. I wanted to make a Coltiran Paladin named Santa last year, but I found out they can't be Paladins, and I got sad. Yep, no Paladin. They were gonna be Paladin, but apparently back when it was current, they debated between giving them Paladin or Mage, and I have no idea why they wouldn't be able to be mages. So they went, everyone's like, dude, if you're gonna pick one, it's gonna be Mage because Jane is the Coltiran, hello? So, they went Coltiran instead of Paladin, or Mage instead of Paladin, which sucks. Same with Zandalari, except theirs was Warlock. It was between Warlock and Paladin, which I'm like, why is there why does that even have to be a thing at all? Just give them all the classes. But whatever. Soon, though. One day it will happen. They said it will. Paladin, Demon Hunter, Druid, and Shaman are all that's left. Like ignoring Evoker, I don't know what they're going to do with that, but they said they will. So, looking forward to it. In fact, that's what this character is going to be. Her name is Brass Toggle because she's going to be a gnome when that becomes available for paladins. Little gnomey. Ooh, I'm 59. I don't even need to. I just need a little bit more. Almost there. I hope's favorite of mine is my Orc Shaman, Balzar Furznav. Oof, that's a mouthful. That's fun. I love it. Ooh, there he is. I was hoping the rare would be over here. Make me level 60, please. Level 60. 99%? Really? Alright. Let's just do an explore real quick. That'll kick me over. Oh yeah, you can really get some good names and looks at the Coltiran boy druids. Oh, for sure. There it is. Alright. All done. She is now level 60. Give me Pentair and everything. Soon! 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 They're getting there. At least they already have Shaman going for them, so they're only missing 3 classes, excluding, Evoker. So, that's pretty great. Alright, let's turn off these. I don't need these quests. Get rid of that, and that, and that, and that. Let's turn off war mode. Pick my talents. I love the Stormwind Keep music. There. Beautiful. Alright, let's go clean out our bags. And then we'll start the next character. Okay, so we got these. Dump all these things. Get rid of that. Hold on, let me clean out all my bags here. Cleaning out my bags. Get in there. Okay. Alright, let's go vendor the rest. I have 2 name saves for Pandaren and Paladins. Awesome. Okay, clean that. Down there. And let me look at my list here. Who's the next character I need to level so I know who to mail these to? Let's see, Brass Toggle's good. I'm still working on Brandon. Thought I had another Paladin. Do I not have another Paladin? Hold on, let me pull up the big list. One second. Let me look at my spreadsheet. So she's 60 now. Oh yeah, Li Fang. Ironically, that's the one that's gonna be my Pandaren. Okay, she's on 6. Alright. She's 32. Okie doke. Okay. Anywho. Can you get out? There we go. There we go. Okay, so this needs to go to Li Fang. Oop, it's under the tickets too. Alright, now let's go to Dalaran because that's where I like logging out. Anyway, let's see. I had one Brewmaster Coltiran guy named Dwarf at one point. Ha! That's awesome. I'm glad they're eventually making everyone everything. It never made sense to me that humans couldn't be shamans. Right? The most, like, human... I don't know, it's all stemmed from humans, but you know. I can see why other evokers, other races can be evoker due to lore, but I don't see why other classes don't keep their legacy alive by training other races. Agreed. 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 And even evoker, in my opinion, is completely possible. Alright, let's switch counts here. For other races. Because we already use a lot of dragon magic as it is. With mages, Death Knights, you can summon a dragon instead of flying. Death Knights already do that. Mages already use Dragon's Breath. You could summon like a magical dragon head. You just do that. I mean, to me it's an easy replacement, but I know not everyone see it that way. But, you know, whatever. I have Pandaren everything at max level. Awesome. Is it true we're getting Horde Dwarves next X-Pack? We're not getting technically Horde Dwarves, we're getting Horde Earthen. So yes, but also no. It's our third dwarf skin that are coming, and they'll be neutral. They'll be a neutral class, so... Or a neutral race, I mean. Ayu freeze. There we go. All with food names. That's awesome. I would play my evoker more again if I could actually see all my armor on my dragon. I gotta be in my dragon form. Agreed, Haliak. Agreed. Are you gonna, like, show me what's going on here? Hold on. It's not letting me interact. What? There it goes. My WoW windows have been a little weird lately. Nope, still can't interact with it. What's going on? Hello? There it goes. It was confused. Anyway, we can start now. I had war mode on for candy buckets, and I forgot to turn it off when I went to the Dragon Isles. I was completely surprised that I got curb stomped by some level 70 doing the Grand Hunt. Yep, Yep. I always turn off, unless I'm like doing some herbalism or something in older expansions for leveling, pretty much always turn off war mode as soon as I hit 60. So I don't have that same issue. Because I feel that. Okay. Alright, let's get this girl. She probably needs talents and things. Nope, she's good. Well, yeah, actually. Yep, what is this? What is this trash? Okay. Yeah. Okay, and that's good there. Change my talents. Been a little while since I've been on this character. Alright. Okay, so she's already got the anniversary. So we need to go turn on war mode. We already have Chromie time on. There's my drafts, or my draughts. And we need to get document fair. Okay. Time for really slow flying. Whee! Especially since they made Night Elves actually teach Worgans how to be druids. Right? We teach people how to be paladins. We teach people how to do all these other classes. In my opinion, if it can be taught, it can be learned. And anything can be taught. So, you know. But whatever. Yeah, and they did that to the Kultirans, right? The Kultirans actually learned how to be druids from the Drust. That's a Drust ability. That's why they're the Thorn Speakers. The Drust specifically, I don't know where they got it, but they're part of they draw their power from a corrupted version of the Emerald Dream, so who knows. I wish WoW would let me keep my Visage form at all times. The Dragon form doesn't do anything for me. Understandable. Yeah, I wish we had that option as well. I personally love being in both forms. They both look great, so. I made a deviant a fish delight for Hallow's End in MT Evoker group. The pirates and ninjas had perfectly good visuals for the evoker abilities, and they didn't turn into Drakthir in combat either. That's awesome. I kind of remember that questline or area in Drusvar. Worgen supposedly adapted their Harvest Witch to Druid practices. They did! The Harvest Witches were cool. Definitely read up on them on the wiki. I have a character who's a Harvest Witch, actually. Worgen female Druid. That's what the Black Weald is. That's where they used to do a lot of their practices. Since you can be a Worgen Druid in the starting area before your character meets an elf, at least seemingly. Yep, the Nelves kind of, like, honed them, but it's pretty cool. I like that history. I think the only thing they didn't have as Harvest Druids was the shapeshifting. Like, that part was the part that was taught to them by the Night Elves. They officiated them as official druids, I guess. Oh, they got Forsaken being a part of Light's Hope Chaggable. They can literally be paladins. Right? There's Forsaken up there. They have gnomes. They have orcs. They can all be paladins. They're actually already in the game. They're just not playable. Oh, I didn't turn on war mode. Shoot. Rats. That's okay. While I'm sitting here, let's look. Where do I need to go? Looks like I got some stuff to finish in Val'Shara. And it looks like I've already done High Mountain. Okay. So we'll go to Val'Shara, but I need to go turn war mode on first. Whoopsie. Well, that sword you have right now is so cool. Well, thank you. This is from Shadowlands. The Shadowlands sword. This is the Eternal Gladiator's Greatsword. So it's the PvP coloration. But, yeah. So it's a recolor from one of the raids, usually is how they do that. This would be Sepulchre are the first ones by that design. Okay, let's turn on some abilities first here. Yeah. And... yep. Okay. War mode. Now we'll go over to Val'Shara. All you all want more Bryce class combos. I just want standing straight Worgen with tail options. In fact, I want everyone standing straight option. Yes! Upright posture, please. For Worgen, Trolls, and Tauren, because they're actually not completely upright either. And what's the other one? Undead. Agreed. I want them to go to the chiropractor, just like the orcs did. Please. Alright, I'm in my 30s, so time to very slowly fly all the way over to Velshra. That's okay. Oh, I didn't put my draft on. I need to put the draft on. Hold on. Hold on. Slowly. Oh, I can't wait for dynamic writing. Please, Blizzard, please. So freaking slow, it kills me. Here we go. Alright. Do I have my paladin thing on at least? Yes. Alright. Trollman would tower over me, and I'd be more than fine with it. Agreed! Like, if you ever caught a male, regular, Darkspear troll, technically, but there's more than the Darkspear in them. But anyway, a male troll, when they stretch, and they stand upright for half a second, take a screenshot, and like, have someone stand next to them, they're freaking gigantic! They're so tall! And they're shredded. They're like a green bean with abs. They look amazing. Upright trolls, please. Ugh. Why do you think the Zandalari look so Chad? The Darkspear could be right there with them, but no, they gotta be a noodle. One day. I can't put a helm on Tauren. It looks like they're wearing football helmet. Yeah, agreed. It for sure didn't feel as bad before dragon riding. Oh, I don't know. This has always felt pretty gross to me. I've always been someone who's really had an issue with flying. Oh well. But yeah, it's even worse now, for sure. They're tall, dude. Like, sir, please. Where did that come from? Right? Also, green forest and hulking trolls, please. Ah, yes. That would be really cool. I'd love to have... See, that's what they could do with more body types. They could add the hulking trolls in. The really big... The big boys. And yeah, the green forest ones. Those are the ones that are a little chunkier, but they're not the big dudes. They've got like the big old jowls on them. They're like, oh! They run around. Anyway. We don't ask much. We just want our dragon to remember how to dragon. Right? I'm even riding a dragon. And this dragon's like, I am trained. I must fly like Flight Point Flight. I'm like, no, please. I can't have any Tauren because I have bog issues with them, although the High Mountain Heritage is very nice. Well, definitely, Haley, I definitely tried the females for High Mountain and regular Tauren. They're much easier to mog than the males. I love the male Tauren, don't get me wrong, but almost all of my male Tauren are basically naked because they just look better without the mog. But the females are pretty cute, so. Because they're a lot more upright than the males are. Same with, like, the Worgen. But, maybe give that a shot. I also pray for body proportions for all races. I want people to get creative. Agreed. Agreed. I want big muscular women so bad. Please. Alright, let's see what I did and didn't do here. Very slowly, that is, as I very slowly. I have issues even with the female Tauren. I had a High Mountain one just wearing the heritage, but meh. Aw, I'm sorry. Well, if it helps, check out this character. That's Oanoko on Moonguard. That's one of my Tauren. Absolutely, I love her. She's got like some of my favorite mog ever. She's a hunter. So if you want, you can look her up and maybe get inspired, maybe? Because I love the female Tauren. They're so freaking cute. Love their soft little noses. Okay, so that's done. Let's check down here. I know I love gnomes and they have mog issues, but it's not as bad as the issues with Tauren or Worgen. Understandable. Totally understandable. And I want to see more men with a bit of gut to them. After 20 years, I think Blizzard can easily make more promotions. Cold Tyrann are a good start, too. See, I know a lot of people like that, but I do not like the gut. I cannot stand up playing male Cold Tyrans because of it. The one male Cold Tyrann I do have, he's in druid form all the time. Not a fan personally, but it's definitely good to have as an option. Because on the flip side, I would like a more muscular Colteran. More Vrykul-shaped Colteran. Because they are half Vrykul, that's why they're so freaking huge. But, you know, it's fine. I have a female named Moo Shake. She's my banking tune at the moment. Ha! Cute! I love it. Oh, it's adorable. Alright, let's check over here. So I really did... Okay, yeah. Legend Peril. Reading the leaves. So I need to go up there. Okay, just wanted to check the... Yeah. Yeah, but I did hers. Okay. Other quests before I went up to the spot on the map, because the spot on the map's not always accurate. Oh, that's absolutely fair. But to be fair, it's mostly to do with the helms, which I guess I don't really like on any race. I like seeing the face, you know? How can they even see? Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, thank you. I'll definitely have to check out that account. I hope you like her. She's pretty adorable. That's my main Tauren. Well, I mean, she's a high mountain, but same difference. When they first showed the super skinny Colteran, I thought that would be playable also, but never happened. Same, right? I was like really excited to have a scrawny Colteran mage. I was like, yeah! I can finally be a more accurate nerd. But no. But no. That didn't happen. Okay, what's this? Reading the leaves. Let's see. Where exactly did I stop here? What do you got for me? At those scripting pedals. Okay, so I see where I stopped. Alright, now we can eventually actually do things. Here we go. Ah, this needs to be judgment. That is not the right ability. I need my bladed justice. Do I not have that yet? There it is. Shield. And my divine storm. There we go. Thought I was missing some things. I was gonna say, I'm in my 30s. I know I have most of my abilities by now. Here we are. Ah, right. I need to turn off the looky-loo thing on this account. Hold on. This dynamic cam's been a little weird lately. Situations. It's combat. Standard settings. Head. No, it's a target focus. See, there it says it's off. World priority. Target focus. I'll deal with it for now. I don't remember. I need to copy and paste and like update all of my dynamic cam stuff. It's been a little funky lately. I'll deal with it later. I'm pretty sure one of the heirlooms plate helms on Tauren men shifts the helm downwards, and it literally looks like they have that one vet pet cone they just finished getting operated. Yes! I think I know. Isn't that one of the mail or plate ones? Yeah, I know one I think you're talking about. It's so funny looking. It's terrible. That's why I'm so glad we have a lot more like scarves and glasses and things that they've been adding, so I've been able to wear like a lot of that now. But yeah. Okay. There we go. All right. Here we go. I think I also just have Mog issues because I seriously lack a lot of armor types other than cloth. Yeah, that definitely doesn't help too, for sure. That definitely doesn't help. I'm in my 30s, I know I have most of my abilities. This is what most 30-year-olds say to pep talk themselves about their progress in life. Accurate. And I'm 31, so it is indeed accurate, can confirm. So that is mostly the problem? Yeah, for sure. Yep. Having limited Mog collection will definitely do it. I like to make Mog sets without using what I actually have, I'll just open it here in the collections and turn on both collected and not collected. And then try to find a piece, you know, for like each one from here, doing it that way. And because you can save it to a set from there as well, and then you can just, it gives you something to focus on as well. You know, pieces to go collect or whatever. Yeah, the one with the same model as the Molten Core set for Warriors. Yes! That one! Yep, I know what one you're talking about. That's hilarious. Set of Might, I think. Yes. Did you like that new store T-Mog set? Oh, the piratey looking masquerade one? Yes, actually, I do. It's, I have it. It's in here somewhere. No, not this one. Where's it at? I have my filters on. I do. That's why. Hold on, let me turn off the filters. It's in here somewhere. Oh, Spread Darters, Fire Plume, Run Explosion. Nope, that's not it. Oh, balls, what is it called? What's it under? Is it under these? No. Diplomat's Regalia. Here we go. Nope, not that. Nope, not that. Ooh, there's a blue one. There's a blue one, apparently. There it is. Yes. I especially like the boots, pants, and chest. I know that's like the majority of the set, but like these will be fun to mix and match for more like common mogs. I've seen some really good get-ups of people using those, especially since it has the little like neck floof furly thingy. So that'll be pretty cool. I do like it personally. And I like the hats like that more. It's a nice hat, but I'd like it more if I could actually see my hair under it. But I think that's kind of everybody's complaint. So, you know. Man. It's got side of the clock. We're almost out of time. Poop. Oh, yeah, that makes me think of the Worgen Heritage. I love that Heritage, but the colors aren't my fave. Yeah, same. And I don't like it as, like, the Heritage itself. I like it, like, as Worgen armor, but I really personally wanted something more like what Gen was wearing, like with the long leather, like, epic coat and his cool, like, armor that he has and the straps. I don't know, that looks more Gildean to me. I love Gen's getup. I don't know. It's fine. Oh man, the current mage tier hat on the PTR left the hair showing and in live it cuts it off like normal. I was so disappointed. I saw that! I was so excited, but maybe that means they're working on it. Maybe that's something they're working on, because I know that's been a long time request from people. Please. So, because that means they probably have to separate the hair and hat from the head. So like however those sit, that means they gotta separate that slot. Because, you know, that's what it's doing. It's replacing your hair. So, maybe? Fingers crossed? Alright, I got the Flourishing Dream Saber. Your streams are lucky for me. Dang, congrats, Mstake. Glad I'm giving you luck. Oh yeah, that would have been so good. Oh, for sure. And yes, the Worgen Heritage Armor was a big L for Worgen. Yeah, like, it looks cool, but I don't know. I would have preferred Gen's set or something. Or even Crowley. He's got a great set, too. But whatever. Before he goes Worgen, at least. Okay, let's do this. Also, that is literally part of the reason why I was considering not being a no mage anymore. The new mage hat clips on them. It's like really such a small issue, but still it stinks. Yeah, clipping doesn't really bother me that much, personally. Unless it's like super bad, but it's pretty rare. I don't know. Clipping doesn't bother me. I guess I'm too old. I've been playing games too long. I'm used to older games where clipping was just kind of the norm. So, it doesn't bother me as much. Here we go. At least they get another top hat. True, they do. It is a nice top hat. There we go. Hello, Genjo Sanso. How you doing? Glad to have you here. Need to confirm something sweaty, please? Sure, what is it? There we go. There we go. There we go. I really need to fix this. See what this jittering, like, weird thing the camera's doing? Oh well. Dynamic Cam has been having some issues lately. I did the Cure questline, did it all. Nice. Got the white scales for the mount. Congrats. I'm working on ignoring it. Well, you'll get there eventually, Haliak. But I thought I would get the tabard, it's not the case. I honestly have no idea. I have not done any of the 10.2 content, so you might have to look that one up on Wowhead, I'm afraid. I don't have an answer for you there, I'm sorry. Because I haven't finished that quest line. I don't know. You got my tabard last week? Awesome. Glad to hear it. Here we go. Okay, let's see here. Sweet, did you buy it? White scales come first, and then in a separate quest you get the tabard. Ah, nice. Good to know. Boop. Oh, there we go. Finished the quest, got the toy. Where's the separate quest, please? Do you remember? At the time they released it, the first quest line for the White Scales came 1 week, and the next quest reset they did the Tabard quest. So... oh, there we go. Nice. I think it just popped when I logged in after I reset in the addresses. Yeah, I might need to wait then. They might have it slightly time gated. One of those where you have to like wait a week thing. Even if it's already technically out. You know, they do that sometimes. Bless you, mate. Thank you for the info. Yes, thank you, Haliak, for helping. I know I've not really done like a lot of Dragonflight stuff after 10.2, so I'm kind of out of the know on a lot of that stuff, I'm afraid. Whoop, there we go. So Kraken, you provide info on YouTube? I do indeed. There we go, nice. Your viewers help me as well. Epic. Yes, I have the best community. So, round of applause for them, everyone. I do. I have the best community, so thank you all of you for being awesome. There we go. Got that. Okay, that's done. I'm technically running a little overtime here, but let's finish this part at least out through Ysera. No problem, I hope it works out like that. I know it can be weird with these things if you don't log in every week. Yeah, it definitely can. They've done a lot of time-gated stuff this expansion again. To no one's surprise, I suppose, but that's just kind of the name of the game, I guess. Here we go. Okay. Boop. Alright, Tyrande. Take me away. Oh, so Kraken, what are you doing, babe? I am leveling, although I'm about to finish, because we are about technically 5 minutes over the end of stream here. But leveling. Trying to get some characters to 60. While we have the delicious leveling buff stacked. But gonna take out Ysera here and then call it a day because I need to get to work. The thing that annoys me most is seeing all the 25 different quest lines pop up quests when I go to Alt and Dragonflight. I don't want to do them. Agreed! Agreed. I really wish they would just have them on NPCs that are just standing there waiting for you instead of ones that like chase you around or just automatically pop up on your quest, like quest log. Those drive me nuts. Ugh. Getting some alts ready? I am indeed. I'm mostly just rounding off some alts from working on the previous leveling guide. I have a lot of like random 30s, 40s, and mid 50s. Need to get them to 60 so that I can actually use them. Because they're not really usable until at least level 60. Yeah, the chasing sucks too. It feels really overwhelming to see all in alts. Agreed. Agreed. I don't like the chasing NPCs. Like, please stop. Drives me crazy. There we go. Poor you, Sarah. Oop. We did it. Going to sleep as it's past midnight in my country. Ah, we'll get some good sleep. Sanso, thank you so much for being here, and you're very welcome. I'm glad Haley could help you there. Have a fantastic night. And that's perfect timing. Oh man, I want that dragon as a mount. Aw, same. Same. We didn't get any nightmare dragons, and it really drives me crazy because I love the nightmare. Everything about it just pleases me. Let's see, where am I at? I'm fine with rested. Let's go down to Bradensbrook. We're about to close out here. So I need to get on to other work. Let's go park down in Bradensbrook here, and we'll call it a day. So while I'm flying over there, here is my schedule for all of you, so you can see when I'm usually live. Check that out. It'll switch to your time zone. That way you know when I'm around, because I'll be back again tomorrow. Can I fly a little faster, please? Slowly getting over to the inn here, and then I'll close out. But you all have a fantastic day. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Glad I got to see you live. I will have to catch the videos for the rest of the week. You have a fantastic day as well, M Snake. Glad to have you here as always. Alright, now I'm in the inn. Log out, save my buffs. Have a good night, everyone. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye, hugs and kisses. Mwah.